Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates reveal Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, could be facing a significant shift in his career. Despite his efforts to secure his position at Abbott Chancellor, the outcome may not align with his hopes. If Billy ends up being pushed out or decides to leave on his own, he might just have to turn a tough situation into a positive one. Although it would be disappointing for him, it could open doors to fresh opportunities, and it would definitely spur him to action. This might even spark a new passion in him, inspiring some fresh new ideas. Considering that Billy often jumps from project to project, it seems like the right moment for him to explore something new. This is even more pertinent now that he and Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, are starting to grow closer. Sally and Billy appear to motivate one another, hinting at the potential for them to evolve into a dynamic duo as their relationship deepens. While they haven't officially labeled their connection yet, it's possible that Billy will soon ask Sally to be his girlfriend. Should Billy fully invest in Sally, he's likely to dedicate himself to supporting her professional aspirations, wanting to be her cheerleader. Abby New-Navitt, Melissa Ordway, was pleasantly surprised by the wedding dress design Sally created on such short notice. This impressed Abby so much that she encouraged Sally to pursue her own path again, suggesting exciting possibilities for the future. Sally has been hard at work on the design of the new Marchetti Z line, but she still needs to report to Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, and follow her lead. Since Summer has the final say, Sally might find her creative freedom limited if she continues down this path. Perhaps Billy could step in with a proposal for a fashion brand tailored for Sally in the future. He could potentially finance her latest endeavor, allowing her to establish a brand that reflects her vision, one where she isn't beholden to Summer or anyone else. This could also provide Billy with a fresh project to dive into. He might commit to helping turn Sally's aspirations into reality, working diligently behind the scenes to manage the details. Sally has experienced her share of fashion failures, and her attempt at an interior design business didn't pan out either. It's understandable that she might be hesitant about Billy's proposal, particularly since blending personal and professional lives can lead to complications. However, Billy could convince Sally that they have the potential to become an unbeatable duo. As they embark on this new venture, Sally might find herself drawn to Billy in unexpected ways. Our predictions for Y&R suggest that both Sally and Billy are on the brink of career revivals, so keep an eye out for developments on their potential partnership. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. Rita Ryan has been writing since the age of 13, starting with songs and later short plays and articles. In her teenage years, she was known as Rita Lorraine and tried to get into the country music recording industry in the 1970s and later the gospel music industry in the 1990s. Now, she concentrates her writing on soap opera spoilers, specializing in General Hospital, aspires to write a series of family-friendly mysteries in the Hallmark movies and mystery style, and the rest of her time is spent being grandma to her 3 grandchildren and cat mama to Molly and Missy. She is married to her childhood sweetheart, whom she rediscovered after 30 years apart. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, is no stranger to complex, intertwining storylines that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. One such plot that's been unfolding over the past several months revolves around Sally Spectra and Billy Abbott, 2 characters with complicated histories and evolving futures. As Sally finds herself grappling with her career and personal identity, many fans are wondering if Billy's new fashion venture could play a pivotal role in her quest for independence. Sally Spectra has always been a character who's thrived on reinvention. Starting out as a brash, ambitious woman from Los Angeles, Sally came to Genoa City looking for a fresh start. Her journey from the world of fashion design to corporate boardrooms and personal turmoil has been anything but smooth. Yet, it's her resilience that makes her one of the most compelling characters in the soap world. At the heart of Sally's journey is her desire to stand on her own 2 feet. This has been a major driving force behind her actions in recent storylines, as she works to carve out a space for herself away from the influence of men like Adam Newman and Nick Newman, both of whom have dominated her life in various ways. In her quest for independence, Sally has tried to balance both her personal life and her career ambitions. Yet, it's clear that she's at a crossroads, unsure of how to navigate her future. Enter Billy Abbott, Billy Abbott, who has long been associated with the business world of the young and the restless, is no stranger to risk and reinvention. After enduring multiple personal and professional failures, Billy has found a new sense of purpose through his digital media company, Chancellor Winters. However, his latest venture, a fashion line, is an intriguing pivot that could have significant implications, not only for his own future but for Sally's as well. Billy has always been a creative, impulsive character who thrives on big ideas and bold moves. His shift toward fashion, a world he's not traditionally connected to, has raised eyebrows. But given his success with Chancellor Winters, many viewers believe he's the type of risk-taker who could pull it off. Sally has shown an interest in fashion, having worked in the industry in Los Angeles before making the move to Genoa City. Though she's had a complicated history with companies like Jabot and Forrester Creations, fashion is still part of her DNA. This is where Billy's venture could be the key to unlocking a new chapter in Sally's life. As the storyline progresses, it seems more and more likely that Billy's fashion project could be the very thing Sally needs to claim her independence. While Sally has worked with high-profile fashion houses before, she's always been under the shadow of other powerful figures, particularly men. She's been defined by her relationships, whether it's with Adam, Nick, or even the Newmans and Abbotts in a business capacity. But if Billy's fashion line takes off, it could give Sally the space she needs to step out of the shadows and create something uniquely hers. Billy's venture is not just about business, it's about creativity. And that's something Sally has always craved, a chance to put her stamp on something. Rather than simply being a cog in the machine of a larger corporation, Sally could find herself in a position to shape a brand, make decisions, and pursue her passions without the constraints that have historically held her back. There's an undeniable synergy between Billy and Sally that viewers have seen develop over time. While their romantic entanglements have been somewhat volatile, their professional partnership could be where they truly shine. Billy has the resources and the drive to get a fashion venture off the ground, and Sally has the knowledge, taste, and ambition to take it to the next level. Together, they could create something that doesn't just benefit them professionally, but also personally. For Sally, this could be the ultimate form of independence, building something on her own terms, not as a sidekick or a footnote in someone else's narrative. However, Sally's path to true independence is not without its challenges. Even with Billy's support, Sally will have to navigate the murky waters of Genoa City's cutthroat business environment. Her past mistakes, including her rocky relationships with both Adam and Nick, might still haunt her, and she will have to prove to herself and others that she can succeed on her own. The fashion industry itself is notoriously competitive, and creating a successful brand requires more than just vision and creativity. It requires connections, a strong business sense, and the ability to weather the inevitable setbacks. Sally, despite her talents, still has a lot to learn. This could be the perfect opportunity for her to prove that she's not just a pretty face or a former corporate employee. She's a force in her own right. Moreover, her personal entanglements, particularly with Nick and Adam, could complicate her ability to remain focused. Nick, always concerned about Sally's well-being, might not fully support her taking such a bold step, especially if it means leaning on Billy Abbott, a man with whom she has had a tumultuous history. Adam, on the other hand, might see Sally's success in the fashion world as a threat to his own ambitions, which could reignite their fiery and complicated relationship. Billy's involvement in Sally's journey is undeniably significant. While their romantic entanglements have been marked by instability and passion, their professional connection offers a more grounded, collaborative dynamic. Billy's support could provide Sally with the stability and mentorship she needs to feel confident in her decisions. Billy has always been a believer in second chances, especially when it comes to people he cares about. His track record shows that he's willing to invest in both people and ideas that others might overlook. If he backs Sally's independence, not just as a partner, but as a mentor in her professional life, it could be the catalyst for Sally to realize her full potential. The real question is whether Sally will embrace Billy's help as a stepping stone or resist it, afraid of relying too much on someone else. After all, her need for independence is rooted in her desire to stand on her own without being overshadowed by others. But perhaps in this case, working with Billy could be the key to Sally finally carving out a legacy of her own. In the ever-shifting landscape of the young and the restless, Sally Spector's journey toward independence is one that has captivated viewers. Her desire to break free from the constraints of her past is palpable, and Billy Abbott's new fashion venture may very well provide her with the perfect opportunity to do so. While the road ahead is filled with potential obstacles, the partnership between Sally and Billy could be exactly what both of them need to succeed. For Sally, it could mark the beginning of a new chapter, one in which she is not defined by her relationships with others, but by her own vision, creativity, and determination. Whether or not she embraces this opportunity will likely be the next exciting development in her ongoing journey on The Young and the Restless.